Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kevin Jones and this is the Beginning Hunter video series here on YouTube. My goal with this program is to educate and inform you on everything that you're going to need to know about becoming a new hunter. All right, this is onX Hunt 5 tips for Western hunters. Let's get started. Tip number 1, public versus private. So this is one of the main reasons why people come to onX is because you can easily differentiate between what's public land and what's private land. Obviously, out in the West, there's a lot of public land that you can access. So how to get there is you come over here to map layers, you click that. Right here, you're going to have to click what state you're on. For this example, we're using the state of Idaho. So you click your little plus button here, and right here, you'll see a tab. It'll say private lands and gov lands. So if you want to know where the private land boundaries are, you click private lands and it turns it on. See, this name just popped up here. And for government lands, for public land, you click that and you'll see your screen turn up with a bunch of different colors. And it's as simple as that, public and private land. Tip number 2 is terrain. How to figure out where the high points are, where the low points are, how to access stuff, so on and so on. So for terrain, down here on the right, you're going to see this little box that says SAT. Right above your 2D right here. So you click your SAT. SAT just means that right now you're looking at satellite view, which is this. And obviously we still have the name and the public land over here. But you have 3 options. You can use satellite, your topo, and I'll click that for you to see that. There you go. There's all your creases and topo features there. Or you can get the combination of the two with hybrid. This is what I use the most. Hybrid seems to be what I need. It'll overlap both the topo and satellite for you, so you get a realistic look of terrain. Tip 3 is waypoints. So how to set a waypoint. What if you find an animal and you want to know where it's at, or you want to set up, a spot to glass, so on and so on. So over here on tools, you're going to want to look for the little bubble thing right here. Kind of looks like a balloon, I suppose. So you click on the balloon, and on the balloon, you will see the pin pop and the location. It automatically puts this little X on your balloon, which you can move around and set it exactly where you want. So if you want to change that feature, you can change the icon that's on there. We're going to give this a really cool name because that's how I stay organized here. I'm going to name this deer. And then over here, you can change this. You can say, I want more features. I want more icon choices. We're going to scroll down here. We're going to pick something. Let's pick the doe. This is a doe that we found. It's a trophy class doe. And we're going to keep scrolling all the way down. You can also change the color of your pin. So we're going to say this is a green doe. You can add notes if you'd like. You can also add photos if you've taken a picture of your green doe before. And then you hit save. And once you hit save, it saves your waypoint. So that pin is sitting there forever until you go in there and edit it and change it. Super helpful. You can use this for deer, for you set up ground blinds, watering holes, anything that you find out there that you want to pin for. Next up is the tracker tip. So tracking is super helpful for me, especially hunting out west when you're covering a lot of different ground. Sometimes you're covering it by vehicle, sometimes on foot. I want to know that I can get out of someplace when I go into it. And it's really difficult, especially when you're on a long hunt, to remember the exact route that you took out of somewhere. So on the tracking feature, I can't really do it on the computer here, but on the bottom right, you'll see this little crosshair thing that my icon's on. That will allow you to be tracked. And you hit that, and it'll say Start Tracker, and you have to use this on the mobile phone, obviously. And when you hit that, it'll track your movements. So this is what your results will look like. This is when we hunted out here in southeastern Oregon, and this is what it looks like. After you're done, you'll just hit Stop Tracker, and it'll drop all of your points onto this. You can also use this while you're hunting, so you can know exactly how to get back out of the spot. Last tip number 5, is how to save maps. So this is another one of the main features that people use onX for, is accessing a map while you're hunting and maybe you have no service at all. Well, this is how you do it. You go over here to Offline Maps and you hit New Offline Map. See this green square that just popped up? That is a section of the map that you are saving to your phone. I never name it up here, but you can. You hit save and you say, okay, I got it. And you've just saved one little sliver of this map. So if you want to replicate this step, you can save an entire hunting unit to your phone and you can use it even when you are on airplane mode. You'll still be able to see all the features, all the perks and bennies that we just talked about. Anyways, that's your 5 tips for Western hunters. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye.